It's time for another goddamn installment of Squared Circle Cinema. I'm with the muffler Ryan Bruckner, and I'm Mike Big Tobacco Ryan. This is my intro. How am I doing today, buddy? Valentine's Day is just around the corner. I can't even remember the last time I've had sexual intercourse. Frankly, I don't even know if I could still perform anymore.
Well, what about Chatterbait?
Huh?
Can you perform
Have you heard of this? I haven't performed yet.
Chatterbait?
Yes, Chatterbait. Chat and bait.
You chat
while you fish.
You bait, you chat.
Yeah, it's a webcam site, man. There are people that are paying money for tokens to, like, entice girls to, like, hey, why don't you...
My dog is just...
hike up that skirt a little more. Oh, Dusty, you're ruining my intro. Get that away. Oh, I've been loving on Dusty today, man. He's just getting right. He just put his head right up against me, man. Like, he just wants hugs today. He's very emotional today, I noticed.
Yeah,
he just... of the weather?
He's like, one of those emotional support dogs. When he sees that somebody's world is just crumbling around them, he goes over there.
Oh, is that what that is?
And he offers support.
Wow, it helped. You know what? It encouraged me to...
He smells desperation
hit record.
And fear.
Well, that's nice. Thanks. Well, I appreciate it, Dusty, but knock it off. Hey, buddy. Can you just get that away from him? How about that? Huh?
I gotta steal his bone away from him.
Yeah, you're right. It's not
that bad.
It's not terrible.
Get over it, people.
I mean, you have the washing machine on, for crying out loud.
I don't have the washing machine.
So we're recording early today on this chilly Saturday afternoon.
It's not even that. It's 2:30 p.m.
Boy, you sure know how to paint a picture, ass.
You sure know how to lie to the general public.
No, fine. We're earlier because you're taking your lovely wife out for a Valentine's Day dinner, and that's just so sweet.
Am.
Where are you guys going to go?
1, 3, 8.
Uno. That's 1, 3 cars.
Yeah, it's a lovely Italian restaurant in beautiful Claremont, California. Mm-hmm. Our neighbor Kat that lives over yonder is the waitress there.
Oh, very cool.
We haven't gone. They have a bar in the sky.
That's the host of that Christmas party you were mentioning, but it was on a Sunday, so I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Who throws a party on a Sunday? Apparently waiters and waitresses.
People that don't have to work on Christmas Eve.
That's
most
pretty
people.
Cool. Very nice. So is she working tonight?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't ask.
People that don't have to work on Christmas Eve, most people.
That's right.
That wouldn't matter. I mean, wait a minute. Christmas Eve was Monday. Oh.
Yeah. It was the day before Christmas Eve. There were a lot of people at the party, and they were there because, they have employers that care.
I would say
care
the majority
about
of human beings work on Christmas Eve. All right? Bob Cratchit. Boom. Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And he had to go right back to work the next, the 26th of December. Actually, did Scrooge give him the day off after he found, meaning?
Well, he probably did.
No, I know he gave Christmas Day off.
He gave him like a bonus.
He gave him a bonus. Yeah, like a pound of shillings, right? But he had to still come into work.
Should we table this for the Christmas episode?
I guess so.
Oh, God.
So you're going to a Mexican restaurant?
It's Italian.
Oh. Wait, say it again?
1, 3, 8.
Okay. The Italian and the Spanish language are very similar.
Romance languages.
Yeah, you love it. God, those are the most beautiful languages. I'm jealous. You're going to get some osso buco probably.
I was actually thinking about the osso buco.
Yeah? Do they have gnocchi there?
They have a very seasonal menu that changes.
You know what? I was going to say take pictures.
Often.
Don't take pictures. Just be in the moment. All right?
I will.
Just be present.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And post it on Chatterbait for me. Okay, let's get back to that. So I don't have a profile or username yet. All right, but it exists. So it's just a platform, and you're just watching like real-time footage of men, women, couples, transsexuals. Just naked in front of their webcam. People with tokens are enticing.
You mean
here's the thing:
people get naked in front of their computers?
I know what you're saying, but didn't this used to be like?
And people watch them?
All right. Here's what I'm saying, Ryan. I'm lonely. No. What I'm saying is, didn't it used to be a lot more exclusive, like back in the day? Like you would see on porn sites clips from webcam footage or whatever. Now it's just like, boom. You don't have to set up a username or anything. You can, I'm like voyeur bait right now. I'm just voyeur bait. Not bait for voyeurs, but I'm the creep is what I'm trying, what I'm getting at. It's a trip, and it's like live,
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's live?
Am I that? Look, I am not hip. Look, is it hip to be square?
Did you, were you
Sure.
able to back up your phone on your computer? Have you done that lately?
I have not since I got my new phone.
Oh,
Because
no.
I'm on the cloud, bro.
Oh, the
I'm on-
cloud. What? The cloud?
Yeah. No, look. Okay, I know what you're getting at, and I know I'm not hip to technology, but I feel like this hasn't been around that long. Like this platform of
It's
of
probably
porno,
been around
it
pretty
is
long.
creeping me out. I swear to God, I
There's
couldn't.
people that
I didn't enjoy
that
one
give
bit of it.
Most of their net worth to these cam sites. There's certain sites that are like just for like financial domination.
Wow.
There's men out there that like want to be like dominated financially.
Look, man,
And
I'm
they'll-
loyal. I'm brand loyal. I just go to Tube Galore, and that's all I know. I got tunnel vision, so I don't know the world of pornography currently. But these webcams are getting outrageous because I always thought you would at least have to, give an email address to be able to access these rooms, but they're just right out in the open now.
I think you should get into that financial domination thing. I think that could be good for you.
Financial domination explained. So that's white dudes or
You just go on there, and she's like, "Give me all your money, you piece of shit."
Oh,
and
that's
then you
great.
give it to her, and then you get nothing in return.
Jesus. And people get off on that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but those are like what kind of person? Obviously married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think race would be a factor, but financial stability. So has to be very successful, men. Huh. We have way too much time on our hands.
Too much.
Look what we're doing right now.
time on my
What are we doing
hands.
this for? We should be out shoveling dirt, man.
We should be out shoveling dirt. Is that what you want to do? Go
No.
shovel. Like I could. You want to do some chores? I'll give you a list.
Yeah, what would
buddy.
it be? You don't need any housework done. Like your house smells incredible.
I've got some landscaping I need done.
That'd
I've
be
been
fun.
waiting until I get my tax money.
I'd be willing to do that. I
redo
need to
the
get some
front.
vitamin D, man. I need to break off some hangover sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was gonna wait until after it rains again. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yes.
And so after
And into
on,
the week.
on Monday, I'm gonna just rake all those weeds that have grown from our many a days of rain.
This really exists. Like, is there any nudity involved? Because I understand the domination. So
The
it's like, give me
financial
all your money,
domination?
or is she wearing like a business attire?
I think it's whatever you can make it. I could just look it up and let's see what the first
Well, I
thing
can't
comes
make
up
it in
if
the
I-
financial district, so I'm never gonna. This is not my demo.
They'll take anybody's money. They'll take your $100 to somebody else's $1,000.
But you're living vicariously through the other actor, right? I mean, or is this like you're literally engaging with the porn star?
Oh, my internet was off for some reason.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And financial domination is a very expensive fetish. Article in Vice from 2013.
Okay.
So this is a while ago.
2013. Man, I'm so
Oh,
far
it's
behind.
asking, are you over 18?
Ooh.
What if I say no?
I don't know.
Whoever clicks no.
Click no.
Like, what an idiot.
Let's see what happens. Click no.
Should I just click no?
Yeah.
What if I can
I'm
never
curious.
go back again?
Just refresh, dude. Wait, did I say no? I meant yes.
Oh, that took me to the home page.
Oh, God.
Now it's asking
You
me
are just
again.
so young and
yes,
honest.
Yes, I am.
Remember that when that was first asked? And you
Yeah.
were 16, you're like, Psh, yeah. That was easy. Lying is pretty easy.
Being a financial
trust system.
dominatrix is like being an accountant, except for the fact that people masturbate over your penny watching, and you're more likely to work from in front of a webcam than from behind a desk in a pantsuit. The fetish of financial domination basically entails men, or pay pigs,
Oh, I like
as
that.
they're known within the FI-DOM world. FI-DOM.
FIDOM, there's even
There's probably conventions for people that are into FIDOM.
Wow.
Transferring large sums of money to women over the internet. The nuances vary, but a relationship can stretch anywhere from a pay pig sending his dominatrix $30 a week to donating the vast majority of his earnings and having his dom take full control of all his finances, which seems a little frivolous given the current economic climate, but I guess that's kind of the point.
Oh my gosh. Interesting. Isn't it crazy how much like the fantasy side of certain people just is overwhelming and consumes their entire being?
Yeah.
Why would anyone on earth do that other than the idea, this fantasy, and it never actually come into fruition?
Yeah.
It's kind of like on these dating sites here. There is a huge population of just the texting portion, and then when it comes to the point where, okay, let's actually have a drink, a cup of coffee, then it's like, boom, ghost, gone. Like, no, I'm only here for texting. You know? How bizarre is that?
I got a text with somebody.
I want to feel... Wait. I want to feel the beep.
I want to get a tweet from somebody.
Yeah, I want to text with somebody.
With somebody that doesn't really care for me to meet me in person.
With somebody who swiped me. Right.
Somebody who...
That's great. I'm going to listen to that on my way home.
I love that song.
It's such a great song.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful song. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a song that if you played it like very serious with an acoustic guitar, you'd be like, oh, that's
like if Chris Cornell was doing it.
Yeah, if Chris...
R.I.P.
Yeah,
you know.
if he was
Yeah.
I want to dance with somebody.
Did you hear his Sinead O'Connor Nothing Compares to You version?
That's actually his...
Stunning.
Prince.
Oh, sorry, Prince.
Prince wrote it for Sinead O'Onnor.
Oh, so he was doing a
Prince
Prince
song.
cover. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, it's stunning. Nothing.
I bought some prescription sunglasses over the internet. Have you ever used any of those like Zenni or Warby Parker sites where you could get your prescription glasses?
I never have, but I'm
kinda
very
cheaper?
familiar of what they are. I'm a lens crafters guy. Told you, Tube Galore, brand loyalty.
So I tried it out. I'm like, okay, I should get some prescription sunglasses now that I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm not wearing my glasses. And I read that article without wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
How about that?
I didn't even notice. Wow, how did it go?
They look horrible. Like, they looked really cool to me.
Oh, yeah. See,
on
that's
the
my
website.
problem. That's
Yeah.
why I never do this. I am at lens. When I'm getting a new pair of frames, man, I'm there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I get it narrowed down between like 4. And then I ask everyone, like all the girls working there, you know, if it's some cute Latina, I'm like, how does, do you like, I want your honest opinion. Seriously, I'm dying over here. I get that far into it. Hell no, I'm going to be looking at a picture of frames. You can't see it on your face. You
they
know?
have like this little thing where you could use your webcam to make the glasses go over your head, but it doesn't
Wait a minute.
look right.
You could use webcams for that too?
Yeah.
I thought it was just exclusively
Yeah.
to have your dick in your hands, just like Bad Religion guy. Greg Graffin.
Nope.
Has that
Also-
picture been removed from the internet? I want to see it right now. So was he on Chatterbait? Is he
was on something.
one of the
And that
donors
was like
or whatever they call it?
That was like 2004.
You're right. But that was like a private conversation with, Bad Religion fans.
Anyway.
You know what?
My glasses looked ridiculous,
Okay.
man. And these glasses
Where are they?
dirty.
You already returned them?
Sent them back.
How many did you get in the mail? Because the
Just
whole
one.
service. Oh,
One pair.
You shouldn't have done that. You were like so sold that you're like, boom, done.
Well, because Cassie got the other ones.
Yeah. That's unfortunate because your other shades are pretty cool. Could you use those frames and just put new lenses on it? Those are what, Ray-Bans?
No, those are Toms.
Yeah.
No, I
Just
can't.
go to Lens Crafters. You already
No,
got your eye
I'm
exam.
getting some new ones. I realized like what I got, like they looked cool in the picture.
Why did they
They were
not
like
look cool?
gunmetal black
Yeah.
shades.
Were they the mirror?
They
Or
looked
were they
cool.
reflective?
They're not reflective.
Or they were just your typical
But
lens?
I didn't realize they were like rectangular lenses. I
That's
need
fine.
larger
Oh, for
square
sure.
lenses.
Yeah. That's
They
what I was going to
look-
ask.
I look like
The only way you look
a
dumb
reject
in shades,
from the Matrix.
92. Oh, or 2064. Yeah. The only way people look dumb with shades, because shades are the coolest thing ever, and it makes you look, 10 times more attractive. It's a weird thing, but like something about covering your eyes, I don't know. People look cooler and they look more attractive, which is weird because the eye is the window to the soul. So why is masking it make you more attractive? I don't get it. It does conceal more of your face, and that's the reason. You only look stupid in shades if they're too small. You need big ass shades.
Yep.
I
Made my gigantic head look twice as big.
I had the perfect, black framed glasses, just trying my best to be a hipster in 2005 or 2006. And I wanted, okay, cool. So I want the same exact size, but for my shades. And I did, same size. And they looked ridiculous. They were Tom Cruise risky business shades, and that is a dumb look. People that wear those shades, unironically,
It's not a dumb look.
it doesn't work for me.
What kind of shades do you
It works
have?
for Chris. I have your traditional Ray-Ban big rectangular.
I thought
bulky
you had
shades.
those kinds of shades. for
I
some
do,
reason.
but they're bigger. They're bigger. There's something about the shade you need to go
yeah,
big.
you need the big. I have a big head.
I have a
Huge head.
relatively small head.
My son is in the 100th percentile of
Wow.
head size.
Very nice.
That'll tell you how big my head jeans are.
100th percentile.
He's
that
in
means
the
there's
top.
0% have a smaller head.
He's in the top echelon of head size.
It's not like he's
for
got a
kids
huge
his
dome
age.
or nothing. It's not like it's abnormal. He's a cute kid, man. He's
He's
perfectly
got a big head. He's got a big
Really?
hard head.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
he does have a big head, but he's got bushy
And
hair.
he's got
so
a
you can't
tiny
really-
body.
really tell. But it's proportionate,
Yeah. Well, he's like in weight and height. He's a little below.
Man, I am so afraid for our conversations when he gets older and like is able to communicate with me and compliment me on my.
I thought you meant listen to the podcast.
Oh,
I'm like, he's not going to listen to
no,
this.
no way in hell. No, no way in hell. But he'll say things. I'll be like, "Hey, cool, cool shoes." Not, and he'll be like, "Yeah, cool receding hairline." I'm like, oh, you dick.
Oh, why don't
Sorry
you
for
tell that
drawing.
joke to your wife and kids? Sorry, they don't exist.
Still, Mike, you're a real loser.
I saw that the WWE's coming out with another cookbook.
Did you say another cookbook?
They had a cookbook back in the Attitude Era.
Oh, for like healthy living.
No, just so they could say like, oh, these are the Rock's biscuits.
Oh,
Yeah, but they got a new one coming out next month. So I was thinking.
oh no, this is the Rock's Poontang pie, or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, that's stupid.
What if I made like one of these every so often before the podcast and made you eat it on air?
I'd love to. Yeah, that's
right.
great. Oh,
Like
I love
they-
that idea.
They've got degeneration eggs.
Okay, but you would not try to sabotage me, right? Like you were going to follow the recipe, correct?
Yeah, I'll follow
'Cause
the
you're an
recipe.
excellent cook.
I'll
You are
follow
a
the
chef,
recipe
my friend.
to a T,
Yes,
and then we will critique
You are
it
an
based
excellent
off
chef,
of their recipe.
and I
really.
am just so bummed out that I missed on the what'd you have? His Mexican food on the Super Bowl Sunday.
Nacho bar.
Nice, and a michelada bar.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, I missed-
Degeneration eggs, bakishta, NW oatmeal,
Oh, cute.
Big Boss ham steak donuts.
Oh, ham steak donuts.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ham steak, by the way, is just thick steak. I fell for that. I learned that the hard way at a restaurant in Dublin.
So you could see it there.
Oh, do I get to pick what you're gonna cook?
Yeah, we could do it like when we pull from the urn. You could,
Yeah.
you could pull a recipe from the book.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be comes out the end of March, so it'll be a spring thing.
All
that we
right.
do.
Okay. End of March. I get to choose what you prepare.
I have to purchase the book, and then you will go through it and decide what you will eat the next episode.
Okay, so you're going to go legit. You're actually going to buy... You have an excellent collection of cookbooks.
Yeah, I'll add it to my collection of cookbooks.
Frugal Feasts happens to be my favorite. Total ripoff on the Frugal Gourmet, though. Are you a pedophile? Was that intentional?
Was the Frugal Gourmet a pedophile?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
didn't
think
know
he's
that.
in jail.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
He's
really.
a monster. Oh, he had an excellent television show. My parents and I would watch it weekly. I think it was on PBS. And he was just like this likable, friendly old geezer, basically, that was into child pornography.
Oh,
Yeah. How's your back doing?
great.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I just did, before you came, I did a full 90 minutes of Ashtanga yoga.
Ashtanga. Yeah, I've been
Feel
doing some
wonderful.
stretches lately because at work a couple weeks ago, I had told you earlier, like something happened. I don't know if it was sciatica or what. I don't think it was. I think it was my SI joint, but I couldn't hold my own weight. Like it was excruciating pain. I felt like vomiting, and it just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh. Felt a little stiff in the morning. I'm like, okay, I have to, lift with my knees, of course, because I'm sloppy with that. Very sloppy. I'm helping someone move a couch. I'm just all arms, Save your legs for skiing or whatever that joke is.
Ha!
People in the financial district get that joke. Tweaked it something fierce. And I'm at work and I'm like, I have to lie down on the floor. And I did, with a heat pack. And I was like trying to get stuff done at work. Our pharmacy license was coming up on expiration. So I'm like calling these vendors and I'm like, okay. Should I email or fax you? You can email. And she proceeds to give me the longest longer
It's
than mine.
pretty great when your back goes out.
And I'm like,
you
just
turn
give me
into
the
Shawn
facts.
Michaels.
Just give me the facts.
He had a bad back too.
Really?
That's why he retired.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was all over
and
HBK.
and then he had to come back.
Yeah, maybe. Wow, subconsciously I turned into HBK.
Because you must have taken. Did you? Okay. The day before your back went out.
Okay.
Did you get backdropped onto a casket?
Onto a cat.
Yes.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
That explains it.
A giant oversized casket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark was there. Mark was there.
That explains it.
Oh my God, that is so weird. Huh, I just thought, it was because I was kneeling wrong while I was prepping to take a poop in front of my coffee table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing stretches now.
Every day.
I've never fully recovered, but I'll tell you, God bless ibuprofen, man. 600 milligrams of Motrin.
Be careful.
I know. And I think of you. I think of you every time, okay? And I'm not saying you overdid it,
I did overdo it.
You overdid it.
But
because you were competing.
You should not continue to take it for the rest of your life either.
Absolutely not.
It's bad.
So,
It's not good for your stomach.
But I was in excruciating pain, okay? I couldn't speak. I mean, I'm on the phone with this lady. She proceeds to give me the longest email address to update our pharmacy license. I'm just like, do you have a fax? I couldn't breathe. Lied down, took 600 milligrams, gone. Like, wow. And I thought I was going to have to go home. And right after that, boom. So I took that. I dosed twice that day. And I'm conscious of that, I'm very conscious of that because I don't want to get me an ulcer or nothing like that. But man, does that work? Holy crap! You get one of those elephant pills, 800. What doesn't make any sense? 200 milligrams of Motrin over the counter, 800. Got to get a prescription. What if I just took 4 of the 200? You fucking idiots!
Wow, you really got around that problem.
Yeah.
You just gotta.
These stretches
here's
are
like
helping.
I
These stretches
definitely
are
have
helping,
something
man.
where if I don't remain stretched and engaged and working on like my core strength, then something happens.
I'm
Like, I get something. I have like some sort of disc issue or something gets pinched in my lower back. My whole body will go crooked.
Yeah.
So I have to just keep doing this yoga program once a week. And if
Yeah.
I do it once a week, I feel great.
I gotta have the
If I
discipline for that.
slack off on it, then I feel it coming back.
Wow. You know what? The only silver lining in that is that because, my back's done, man. It's like I'm not healed. There's a lingering sensation that's probably going to last the rest of my life. The good thing about it is that it hurts. I feel a stitch. So I'm like, oh, wow, I was sitting very incorrectly just now. My posture's terrible. Like I am slouching.
Yeah. These chairs
so when
are
you
horrible for your back.
There's
by
no
the way.
lower
The-
back
The chairs
support.
that we're sitting on, they're terrible.
There's no lower back support, but they're
Yeah.
dining room chairs aren't designed to be
Yeah.
comfortable, which is interesting. They should be, right? Because the whole idea, cultures communicate and are converged
Yeah.
through food.
When I get a new dining room set, I'm really going to think about the comfort of those chairs.
Okay. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous chairs, but yeah, there's no lower back support. God, why do we just connect so much with food, Like when you're at a party, like where does everyone gather? In the kitchen, right? No one's watching
Yeah.
the TV. So yeah, why dining room chairs should be the
Food,
most
drinks.
comfortable chairs in the house, Because you got to be engaging. While you're cutting the food.
Cubing those cheeses. Well, I'm sorry
just
about
get
your
to-
back.
No, that's fine.
Well, you
Hey,
said,
why don't you tighten that last part up? All right, I just dozed off.
You said something to me the other day that like really shook my foundations.
Are you
It
serious?
Shook me to the core.
I don't
Honestly,
even remember.
I've been thinking about it every day since you've said it. I've kind of like brushed it off when you said it.
All right, you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm not. It's been on my mind.
Yeah.
You said Elias is in your top 25 wrestlers.
Oh, really? You didn't even respond to that.
Because I was just like, is he serious?
Not all time.
Is he serious?
On the current roster. I just loved the Royal Rumble segment with Jeff Jarrett. I think he's got charisma. He's just got this aura about him that I find very compelling. I think he's great. What was the
Well-
best part about that house show we went to?
Elias, you're
no
right.
doubt. Why?
Well, I kind of...
Okay, he's in my top 30. No, he's in my top 50 all time. I'm sorry. All right?
Okay, well, here's what I propose.
Yeah.
A Mike's superstar chart. Now, I don't have a fancy website to do this, but I do have an Excel sheet.
Okay.
And Elias is currently at number 25 on my Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
So every so often, I'll name some wrestlers.
Oh,
off
that's
the-
cool.
This list of every single wrestler that's ever been in WWE,
Okay.
WWF.
That's great.
And then we'll find out if they're better or worse
I love it.
than Elias.
How many you want to knock out right now?
Let's do 10.
Cool. Cool.
I'm just going to pick 10 random wrestlers.
Random wrestlers. All right. Do I have to say what number I want to rank this wrestler?
You just say if they're above or below Elias.
Okay.
Okay. And Elias is at 25.
At number 25.
Yeah. Eventually, if you get 25
I hope you just
above,
woke up in the middle of the night with this, just you couldn't sleep. You were so bothered by me. Like, God forbid. He's a talented mofo, man. I don't think
25. I mean, come on.
All right.
He hasn't really done anything.
No, I'm sticking
yet.
with that. He's in my top 25 all time.
Okay. Well, if we get 25 above him, he's going to get pushed down. So let's see how long
Okay.
it takes to do that. Crush. Below or above Elias?
Oh my God, I love his work with Doink the Clown. His match with Doink the Clown was my favorite part about WrestleMania 9, and I loved his ring gear. Something about those neon colors outside just really popped. Interesting, dynamic character. All that chain gang stuff he did later on in his career. He was a very compelling heel as well.
He was in Demolition.
There was a time when Macho Man was doing commentating on Monday Night Raw where, I don't remember if Crush was in jail or in the hospital, but Macho Man didn't visit him, and they were like bros. And he came out, and he confronted Macho Man. He grabbed him from the announce table, and he just tossed him on the guardrail. And blood, we're talking color, from Macho Man's mouth. And I thought it was so real that I had Macho Man's Kenner doll, and I slept with it, because I thought he was really severely injured by this
Did you put
monster.
it in your butt?
And I put it in my butt, and then I smelled it, and then I put it back in my butt.
Good. Is he better or worse than Elias?
Actually, Macho Man would be a good a good doll to put up your butt because the feet it was a jumping move, so the feet were together. So you could launch it right in there. Jimmy Snuka would be the best because he's barefoot. Okay. Yeah, Crush is higher.
Okay. If Crush is better than Elias, then
This is not gonna go well, man. Oh
All right.
boy.
Crush at number 24.
Perfect.
All right. Let's see. Kane.
Man, I am sweating.
Kane.
Kane can go to hell, but one of the best introductions, we've ever seen. Oh, come on. He's got like the most professional wrestling matches under his belt, like of all time. He's been in more wrestling matches than anyone else. So let's put Kane at number 23.
All right.
Shit. Oh boy.
All right.
I don't even like Kane. I'm not even registered.
Titus O'Neil. You have to think about this.
I do.
Man, there's no way. If Titus O'Neil's better than Elias, then there's no way he's in your top 25. If Titus O'Neil's in your top 25, then I should just chop you right
Really?
now.
No, we got. How do you know? We could have a. Look, his fall, man, at the Greatest Royal Rumble. No, that just brought a smile to my face, ear to ear.
That was an accident.
Yeah, I know, but it was great, and I like how he reacted to it. And I kind of like the spot. It was a little corny at the Royal
So he's
Rumble.
better than Elias?
No,
Okay.
but that's close.
All right.
How many wrestlers are there?
There's a lot. I'm just like picking at random in this huge ass alphabetical list that I found. X-Pac.
Below. Get him out of there.
Below Titus O'Neil?
Yeah.
Really?
X-Pac always bothered. I didn't like him as the 1, 2, 3 kid, man.
I
I was a Razor guy all the way.
liked him. I liked him.
Nah, get him out.
All right. Sid.
Okay, come on. Future Hall of Famer. Make it happen, people. Sid, come on. Don't even ask me that. You could have just typed it in.
Is he better than Kane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. He's on the top right now. Currently, he's the current leader. Current front runner.
Max Moon.
Oh, man. Who else was Max Moon?
I think Conan was Max Moon at one point.
Okay, but we're talking about just the gimmick Max Moon. All right. Move on. Yep, he was. Conan. Paul Diamond. No, get him out.
He's below.
Although-
he's below X-Pac, right?
Oh, for sure.
All right.
God, what horrendous gear, man. Oh, my God.
Jerry the King Lawler.
Are we talking about his body of WWF work or his body of territories?
WWF.
Just
We're just
World
talking
Wrestling
about
Entertainment.
World Wrestling.
No territories here. We're not talking
Federation.
Memphis.
We're talking WWF, WWF, and WWE.
He's just been around too long, man. I'm tired of him. But yeah.
He's better than Elias?
Yeah.
Better than Sid?
No.
Better than Kane?
Yeah.
All right.
So that puts him at number 22. 21? This is fun, dude.
How many you got so far? 1, 2,
I love that I get asked questions for once.
7. We got 7. We could do 3 more.
All right.
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, come on. Bump that way up.
Better than Sid, right?
Yeah, you got to put that in your top. That's in my top 15, no doubt. Dramatic music.
Doink.
Cue the dramatic. Oh, doink. For sure. This is not going to take long.
Doink is better than Sid? Or worse than Sid?
Worse than Sid. Better than
Jerry,
Kane.
Better than Kane.
And
Better than
this,
Jerry Lawler?
And this is heel doink, by the way. This is heel doink.
Better than Jerry Lawler?
They just go hand in hand, don't they? Like, they made each other better. You know, they had a great feud. So I'm going to say Jerry Lawler's better because he carried that feud.
Okay.
With Sleazy, Cheesy, and Wheezy.
All right.
That was great stuff.
Last one. I'll try to make it a good one here.
All right. God, I'm sweating. We should really get some dramatic music in here. You know, to mask the uncomfortable silence.
Just pick already!
Who does this when they think? How is that a move that helps your brain think? I pucker to make my brain function a little better.
Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich.
Oh, golly gee. I feel like if I put him under 20, if I put him under 25 or over 25, then there will be this amazing like Von Erich curse that's bestowed upon me. You know, like the cloud thunder would. Anyway, sorry.
You'll lose a foot.
I might lose half a foot.
Or you might lose a foot.
Texas Tornado.
He's better than Elias?
Yeah.
God, Elias is going to end up being like number 125.
This was like a text. I had like a 3-beer buzz going, and I was rewatching the Royal Rumble, and I was like, this is a great segment.
Is Texas Tornado better or worse than Crush?
Worse.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we should add one more wrestler to that list. Star of American Satan, film number 64 of 6022, Bill Goldberg. He is not on my top 25.
We watched American Satan, film number 64. We watched American Satan. Goldberg plays the manager of their tour.
Nice. Can we harmonize that part? You want to...
One
nation under pod.
We
One
watched
nation
the American
under pod.
Satan,
One
film
nation
number 64.
under pod. One
we
nation
watched American
under pod.
Satan. Goldberg plays the manager of their
tour. Yeah. Fun.
What do?
Zika! That was fun. Recognizable landmarks, Circus Liquor. I know where that is in North Hollywood. Whatever.
This was not a bad movie.
Wasn't bad.
I
Wasn't
enjoyed
good.
it.
Wasn't good. Man, something about just being exposed to so much shit that you're like, like if I would have just seen that, not having watched what we have reviewed in the past, I've been like, this isn't that great.
Yeah.
But compared to Once Upon a Time and
I was talking
Flubland?
with my wife last night, and she was like, was it better or was it worse than Eliminators?
Oh.
And I was like, well, I think Eliminators is better.
Hard to compare the
But
two.
it's kind of on the level of like, if you got a wrestler in a movie and you have to watch it and you've never heard of the movie, then it's not so bad. It was an enjoyable watch.
It's better than Eliminators. It's like a better...
You think it's better than Eliminators? I thought
do.
Eliminators was better.
Really?
I told her Eliminators was
Okay.
better.
Okay. It's close.
Eliminators is the bar.
Okay. You're absolutely right. That's the perfect comparison, which we should start, Eliminator ranking. Like, how does it compare, just like what we're doing with Elias right now? And that's an excellent barometer because it's a different style of movie though, and it's a bigger budget. It's for what
had
Eliminators
a budget comparable to Eliminators. It looked
You think
just
so?
as good. I mean, Eliminators was shot in London on like some real landmarks.
Yeah, but look at the casting though, man. Malcolm McDowell probably
That's
spent
true.
an arm and a leg for him. This was like there were A-listers.
They probably
in this
spent
movie.
most of their money on Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, probably, and he was great in this. I didn't really follow all of it. I was a little bamboozled by the ending. Maybe you can explain it to me. So is he the devil or what? What's going on here?
He's
Or
the devil.
is there a
and
shape-shifting going on?
takes
His lawyer's
on
the new
certain
devil?
Forms. So what I was
The bass
kinda
player's the
confused
devil?
is like he was the bass player, right? Because
thought.
he and the bass player were never in the same room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And her like lair bordello has all the satanic iconography
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's just like me and Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah. And then Samuel Tarth of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He just kept getting all the coke that he could
Sam
get.
was great.
Yeah.
He says Gilly in Game of Thrones, and he says Lily in this movie.
Yeah.
He's great. He's my favorite part of Game of Thrones.
I actually, this is a thought that runs through my head all the time. Like, God, I hope the world doesn't end before Game of Thrones is over.
Oh, for sure.
Like, wouldn't it be devastating if they're like, a nuclear bomb is headed towards Los Angeles right now. Mm-hmm. You've got 5 minutes, and you're like,
wow.
The final season of Game of Thrones hasn't started.
It's like, it's never going to get here. We've been waiting for this for so long. It's like, once you wait that long, you're like, oh, it's never going to happen. Something devastating is going to happen. I have a feeling I'm never going to see it. It's been so long. I don't even remember is Jon Snow. Who's Jon Snow? Like, what is he now? Is he a king? Is he king of the North still?
Yeah, he's king of the North.
All right.
He's joined
Where are we
joined genitalia with Daenerys.
And they're related. That's right. Join genitalia.
Yeah. I mean, this is
That's beautiful, man.
This is all.
I was just wondering, would you like to
spoilers for
join
people out there?
Oh, fuck them if they haven't. If you're not caught up on Game of Thrones, you're Chris.
He just will not watch Game of Thrones.
How happy were you? Did it take? It took me a while. It took me like 2.5 seasons to finally cave and like, all right, something's good about this show. And then I was so glad. Season 1 of Game of Thrones is one of the all-time greatest seasons.
Yeah.
Ned Stark's conclusion was just.
I watched it on.
It's a physical. I get a physical emotional reaction.
I totally remember.
Yeah,
like
so I was
in
so
planes
glad.
and trains, just watching it on the laptop.
Wow. Yeah. Just burned through it in like 3 days. You know?
Yeah. Did you notice that this film was produced by Hit Parader, the magazine?
I did.
Did you? That was the magazine where we're like at Target, we're at the bookstore.
For sure.
I'm always like, Mom,
yeah,
I need to get a Hit Parader.
Well, my sister subscribed, so I was pretty lucky. Do you remember Rip magazine? It was always back and forth between Hit Parader and Rip.
I was a Hit Parader guy.
I was
and
a
then
Rip guy.
I would get the posters. They would have like fold-in posters.
Yep.
And I would like put them.
I would
up
just
in
go
my
right to
room.
that, and I would ask Lee like, "Can I have the Soundgarden?" And she's like, "No, I want it." I love Chris Cornell.
What would she give you out of there?
There was a Tripping Daisy.
You got? Oh, she's like,
yeah.
You can't have the Chris Cornell, but I'll let you have
Yeah.
the Tripping.
No.
Daisy.
She was not. No, she was very honest, and it was like, no, I would. This is my magazine, and I want Trent Reznor. I'm sorry, and I was like, okay. I just thought I'd ask. Yeah. Wow, that's opening up a lot of.
I used to cut out different stuff from there, and then I would like make collages and put it on my binder.
I would just tear out, with my sister's permission, and I would buy some myself. I would just tear out articles if it had a musician I liked, put it on the wall. Just a freaking article. Never read them. Never read them. I was just always a pictures guy. WWE magazine.
Sorry, I don't know how to read or write.
I don't know how to read or write.
Yeah.
If you call back to that one more fucking time, I'm gonna laugh.
And then they always used to have the Rockabilia catalog thing in there where you could like order shirts.
Yes.
And I would always be like,
and
how could I get my mom to order me a shirt through there?
You know, I spent most of the time.
I would just buy them at Miller's Outpost.
Yeah. I remember most of my time. I never ordered from there, but it was, again, speaking of these financial district losers, like it's World of Fantasy. You know, I was like, okay, each column here, I'm going to pick 5 albums that I wish I had. You know, like what are and that'll be 25 albums. And I would just like imagine that I owned these things or these shirts. Like, yeah, the Ozzy Osbourne shirt, no doubt. That is cool. I want that. Danzig. That is awesome. Sleeves. Dude, I'm going to wear that under my baseball jerseys. Say Danzig on the side. I'll be fucking tough, bro. Yeah.
And that's weird because this movie kind of lives in that world, even though it's like a modern movie. And so the music industry isn't what this movie shows it to be.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's no huge metal bands like this taking over the world and like getting millions of YouTube views in 30 minutes and getting like gangs of people to kill others in self-defense.
Yeah, this doesn't work in this society, in our world. We are just so oversaturated that this should have been a period piece, like 1978.
Like the only thing they really
or
got
1991,
right was,
92, like Oasis level. I mean, that's
what they really got right was that the whiskey is a pay-to-play.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You gotta sell these tickets if you want to play here.
But the grittiness was there. I thought there was more of a reflection of what LA is like, the seediness, more so than that Rock of Ages, which
it definitely, and it made me. I've never been to the Rainbow.
Just such a
still to this day. I've never been to the Rainbow, but
I never have either.
We should go. Let's go to the Rainbow.
Yeah.
They have an American Satan poster like right at the top of the steps now.
I've been to never been to the Rainbow. I've been to the Roxy. Saw Bad Religion at Roxy. Yeah. That was awesome.
That whole area of the Sunset Strip was just so magical to me from the ages of like 17 to 20, where I was just like, man, this is what it's all about. And now like a lot of those venues, like good bands don't really play there anymore.
Oh, like the Troubadour.
Like nobody plays at the Whiskey. But the Troubadour's not on Sunset though. The Troubadour is on Santa Monica.
Santa Monica further west. That's technically in West Hollywood.
Good bands still play at the Troubadour.
So that's further west. But they stretch
the Roxy,
out.
Nobody really plays at the Roxy anymore.
Yeah.
And they tore down the House of Blues Sunset. Yeah. There used to be good shows there.
Yeah.
I saw a Dinosaur Jr. there. Incredible show.
Wow.
I went to see there was a NoFX Rancid joint tour back in the day when they came out with their Split album, and I went to see multiple nights of that tour. One of the nights was at the House of Blues Sunset.
The venues are small though. I mean, what kind of artists are you seeking, like Queens of the Stone Age here? They're playing the Forum, man.
No, but it's like now, like it's just like bands you've never heard of, or just like local showcases and
just
stuff.
The idea of it as a kid, you see the Sunset Strip and you just see debauchery and women just flashing themselves out of the moonroof of a limo, and drugs, cocaine everywhere, and then you experience it, and it's not. I mean, if it is, then I wasn't invited. It's like they're just small old buildings. Cool curve in the streets, cool billboards. It's gorgeous at night. But nothing has that mystique.
Yeah.
It's like the first time you go to Vegas. You're like, oh, this is cool.
I'd say if anything has held onto a mystique, it's
Japan?
The Comedy Store.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there and you still feel like,
yeah.
This is where
Legends.
Sam Kinison did cocaine off of this black toilet.
In the energy. Yeah, it's like if
it's
these
got
walls
like
could talk, it's got that feel, and you feel honored to be absorbing it.
Yeah.
So I bet everyone's like much more on there. There's probably something that takes over in stand-up that God.
Well, it's just so freewheeling too. Like the audience is just going in and out. Like where most comedy clubs, you pay to go to the show. You go there. You sit there to watch like 4 or 5 comedians.
There's a comfort there.
And then they make you leave.
It's known that like a lot of it's trying out material. For the road, because they live locally, so it's a lot of that, and there's definitely a comfort there. The crowd has always been friendly every time I've been there.
Yeah. So this movie's basically just the story of Faust. It's so on the nose that the singer of the band's name is Johnny Faust.
Right.
And so they
Which
make
is
a
cool.
deal with the
I
devil
like that.
to be
I
a
like
big
that
band.
it's just a direct homage, that it's so blatantly obvious that we're going to embrace that. I like that. There's nothing wrong with that.
What I kind of wished, one thing I wished about this movie was different, was that I'd like him to be less of a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
because his turn when he does heroin for the first time, when he cheats on his girlfriend for the first time, is too drastic.
Yeah.
That it didn't make any sense. So if we didn't, we have to understand that, this is a bordello of devil and witch worship. So he's mentally, he's manipulated. But is he?
I was kind of rooting for him. I was like, finally, you're going to cheat on your girlfriend, man.
Yeah, with that bass player, though. Ugh.
I kind of like her evilness, though. Even I'm not like super into that short hair.
Yeah.
skinny, like tiny boobs.
Her
look,
features were just
but
too sharp for me.
There was something about her, like
I love me a plumper. That's my cup of tea.
It was her evilness. Like there's just something bad about her that attracted me.
Yeah, but that could have gone over if it was better cast. It would have gone more because I love the demonic side that women portray.
Yeah, I was kind of rooting for him to, already be a badass. Like
he was like
they're supposed to
no sex and drugs, just rock and roll. Okay, Denise Richards, I'm your mother, and she was terrible.
I saw her at the San Diego Zoo once.
Oh wow, jeez.
She was there with Charlie Sheen's kid.
She's still a looker.
Yeah. Lost my train of thought.
That's because you're just appalled by how much I've objectified women in the last 5 minutes. God.
You're a lonely guy.
You know what my Chatterbait password should be? Lonely pig fucker. Because that's what I am. I don't know, 69 or something. Or no, I was actually thinking about it. I was like, okay, I'm not going to sign up for a profile. But if I did, my username would be Air Out That Booty Boy.
That's pretty
You
good.
like it?
All right, start your profile.
And my password would be Fargo799. Are you right? Here, get a pen.
So they have to make a deal with the devil, and he says he requires a human sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And I really like that scene.
That was intense.
But I don't like that Johnny Faust decides, okay, we got to save the guy.
Yeah, what a flip-flopper.
Yeah, no, you should have. Like, your song is called, like, Let It Burn.
What they should have done
Should have let it burn.
is justify the death a little bit more, because we know he's a womanizer. We know
he's a rapist.
He's a rapist,
but
which is
did
terrible.
He really rape her because
she's the devil. So no, the guy's just a dick. We didn't know about his car wreck that Daddy got him off.
He deserves to die.
I
hope he burns in hell.
We got that story after the fact, the Vince Neil story where he was wasted and killed 2 people in a car accident and got out and has no remorse at all. So he's a terrible person, deserves to die. We should have gotten that scene before. Faust should not have saved him. But that car scene was intense. The screaming from inside, it reminded me of Scream. The pool, the outside Scream where the football boyfriend is, getting gutted, and you hear his screams, and it's muffled. And God, that haunted me when that came out.
Talk about white privilege, man. Vince Neil getting away with all of that.
Oh God, Tuesday and Thursday for 2 days. I'm glad that they exposed him basically by specifically telling the story.
There's parallels to Airheads in this because they talk about that. That's when I first heard where he's
really.
Like, Vince Neil only did 2 days and he killed somebody.
Yeah. Right.
That's a line.
We're
from Airheads.
making records.
Yeah. Or there was a part when he gives the guy the demo at the record store. The record executive goes into a random ass record store, just grabs like a giant stack of CDs and buys them.
Yeah.
Like, why did he do that?
I know, it should have at least been like
he should have
a rare vinyl.
Did a little bit of browsing. He just grabbed a random stack and he's like, I'll take these.
Well, that's the thing. How much of Faust is he just a pawn? I mean, he's just the conduit to lead him to the devil?
Is he like the devil's assistant?
What's the end all about? Seriously, I don't get it. Is the devil
the
now
devil
getting
is now
him?
in the lawyer, I think.
Okay, and he's just getting him out of prison. So what?
Yeah.
Like he already made what's the catch for making a deal?
He's
going
to make another deal, but now he's got his girlfriend on his side somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the girlfriend made a deal with the devil. So I'm not missing something.
She was
right?
like, now
I thought I dozed off.
We'll team up against the devil.
Right.
It's kind of
very
weird.
unsatisfying ending.
Kind of weird.
But yeah, the back to the death scene, that was very intense. And it only made me think of I wonder who Kanye killed when he made his deal with the
That's
devil.
true.
Or Jay-Z. Because we get a lot of name drops of people that are of iconic pop stars.
Anyway, when he goes and he gets the demo at the record store, I was thinking about Airheads, and I was like, that's unsolicited. The lawyers will have a fit.
Right.
Can't
wow.
just give them an unsolicited demo.
Did you just watch Airheads recently?
I've seen Airheads so many times that movie lives in my brain.
Well, there's 3 of you. You're not exactly lone.
Yeah. I've seen that so many times, it's ridiculous.
My favorite part is when he wipes his ass with the record contract.
They should have been.
I love this guy.
There should have been poo on it, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
No, he's not walking around with
Airheads is in the urn, so one day we'll talk about it.
I hope so. Can we just do that next week?
Wasn't it weird when Denise Richards reveals that she has breast cancer?
Yeah, it
He
was a little
calls his
forced.
mom and she's like, yeah, they found 2 malignant tumors in my breasts. I'm tired. I'll call you tomorrow.
What bothered you about that? Didn't bother me because this is how the devil works. The devil now just inserted breast cancer into Denise Richards,
But
and that's more.
When your mom tells you she has cancer, isn't that more of like a 2-hour phone conversation?
Oh my god!
It's not a like if your mom was like,
dude, don't. I
if
don't
you're
wanna
like,
have this
hey mom, what's
conversation.
going on? She's like, oh, I have cancer. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Can I do laundry?
All right, bye.
Okay. Okay.
You're
Bye.
just gonna
Yeah, I
leave it at
guess.
that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh.
Now I gotta wait till tomorrow.
Oh,
to hear
boy.
about what's going on.
So, what stage are we talking here? This is devastating.
What'd you think of those Danzig and Korn like soft covers? I kind of liked
I
them.
kind of liked him too.
Yeah, I was
I
like-
thought the soundtrack
Yeah.
was good.
totally Shazammed them.
The-
There's a very soft mother.
Yeah,
tell your
copy
children."
Danzig
It was
cover.
almost kind of reminded me of Lana Del Rey or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I liked
Yeah.
the Freak on a Leash cover.
Yeah.
I liked the Danzig cover. Like the music was working for me, man.
Yeah, that's
and the
cool.
band's tunes, like their first, they were
They
were catchy, man.
I didn't like the first song, the one that Burn It Down song so much, but then there's that other one that's like America.
Yeah, the one with the double bass.
Satan.
The one they played at the Whiskey, right?
Yeah, and then later in the concert too, after he kills the guy in the bar fight when they have like their big festival show.
Right.
I think he does it again, and it's just like really
Yeah.
just headbanging.
Yeah,
shit.
no, I was toe tapping to the tunes, man. Because
Yeah.
it's not like a genre of music I like. I used to love this genre of music.
Yeah.
But you know, if it's poppy, that's all I need. You know, simple motifs and yeah, they were catchy tunes.
What's
for sure.
weird is the singer, the star Johnny Faust, the singer. He's an actual singer in a band. His solo.
So that's his voice. Great voice.
No, it's not his voice. They
Oh.
got like another guy.
Are you serious?
Which is weird that they got a guy from another band.
Just didn't have the
and
look.
they used his vocals. But this guy's like for instance, his top song, his name's like Andy Biersack, but his solo name is Andy Black.
Andy
His top
Biersack?
song has 25 million plays on Spotify.
Wow.
And then he's in a band. What's the
Maybe he just
Black,
does-
he's the singer of a band called Black Veil Brides.
Is it a metal band?
Yeah.
Oh.
Their top song has 65 million plays
Wow.
on Spotify. So he's huge.
So why
don't they use
maybe
his,
that was their intention and
vocals?
it just didn't work. You know, he's got the look, man. He's perfect
Yeah.
look for this role. So
He's not a bad actor either.
No, great actor.
Like I think he should probably get some more roles.
The acting was superb in this, other than, I'm sorry to name names, but Denise Richards wasn't all that
She's
great.
never been a good actress.
Yeah.
Never
Which
been
kind
a
of,
good actress.
yeah, I guess
She
so.
lucked out marrying Charlie Sheen at the right time to get a shitload of
What
child
about
support.
Starship Troopers? She's pretty good in that.
Tits are.
Ryan, you're terrible.
Goldberg, I thought he was really good.
He was great.
Yeah.
He was stellar. He's a front runner right now. You know, him and Wade Barrett
Yeah. Yeah.
for best. He was perfect.
He was great. The way he
and
talked.
I-
he was
I've been
like,
sober longer than your
Get
dad
your
or
drama
father."
off the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was perfect.
Yeah. And the fight scene wasn't bad either.
So
when he
much-
fought all the rednecks.
So much partying
in the
man.
bar.
So much partying.
Yeah, and it was cool. Like lots of boobs, lots of
Lots
drugs.
of it. And I'm like
It's
if I drank that much, like, speaking of not being able to perform, like, how are these guys? It must be nice to
they're
be in your
young.
20s.
They're young, man.
Jesus
I could do so
Christ.
much more when I was
Yeah.
22 compared to now.
Good Lord.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, can I take a nap?
Now I'm listening to those Frank Thomas
Now it's like,
testosterone booster commercials, and I'm like kind of relating. I'm like, oh no.
do you have low T?
No, it's through the roof, man.
Your T's through the roof?
Through the. I got my T count, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, Doc's like, dude, we gotta get a lowercase T.
Did you jizz into a cup
got too
to
many teeth.
test your tea?
No, I didn't. I'm just assuming
Oh.
because I'm very sweaty.
I really think kids getting into Satan needs to make a comeback.
I'm about ready to set up a Chatterbait profile. My tea's looking pretty good.
Don't you think kids getting into Satan needs to make a comeback?
For sure.
Kids aren't into Satan anymore.
For
There's
sure.
something wrong with that.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson came along and ruined everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, FCC.
I kind of thought Goldberg was only going to have a cameo in this.
Yeah, he had a
but
huge
yeah,
role.
He had a really good role.
I give it a. How many fun facts do you have?
I have a few.
The CNN
Let's
acid
see.
trip was a funny scene.
Yeah. Larry King's in this goddamn
Larry
movie.
King's in it for crying out
Yeah.
loud, but he's not in the CNN acid trip.
You know what my
scene.
favorite
Guy drops
part-
acid, and then he gets called in to do a television interview. How nervous would you be? Oh my
You know what
God.
my favorite part of the movie was?
No.
The whole montage set to 18 in Life by Skid Row.
Beautiful.
That was a great
That was the
montage.
virginity scene.
Yeah.
With just the trickle of blood going down
Yeah.
her.
Oh, God.
That was so awesome. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
that teenager's mom.
What a mom.
Man, I wish I was a drummer. And
Yeah.
the drummer's the one that gets
Yeah.
laid by her. Oh.
I give this movie a 6.66.
All right.
You see what I did there?
Oh my God!
Dusty. Love it. I'm going to give it a 3.1415. I'm going to give it. I feel like you liked it maybe a little bit better than I did. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Okay. That's pretty close to 6.66. Okay, a few fun facts here.
All right.
While Andy Biersack is a musician in real life, I already said this, the vocals for the songs in the movie were done by Remington Leith, the lead singer of Palais Royale. Palais Royale. The top of the stairs,
With
and I
cheese.
talked about this too, the top of the
Okay.
stairs at the Rainbow Room now has an American Satan poster.
Okay, so you know what the best thing, about communicating is? You got to run it through your brain first.
Yeah.
So why didn't you get it through your thick little skull that you already said that and just skipped it?
How about I skip you
Well,
out of my life?
too bad
Any
you can't
scene-
swipe left in life.
Any scene with the devil, Lily, the bass player, is not shown. Talked about that.
Jesus Christ, man.
In the scene where the band is having a meeting with the devil, when Johnny is talking to Damien, the waitress who helped them at the table walks behind in the scene and motions at slitting her throat.
Ooh. I would rewatch that had I not paid for it, and it's expired.
It's on Showtime, actually. I watched it on Showtime.
Yeah, I saw it was, but I do not have a Showtime password because you haven't given it to me yet.
You should have asked.
Maybe I will someday.
I was gonna
Flick chart this bad boy.
flick chart it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's on flick chart.
Oh, yeah, I'd never heard of it. I had no idea this movie existed until 2 weeks ago.
It's not on flick chart.
That's sad.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, we got to flick chart something. Want to do Eliminators again?
No, it's okay. We could
right.
count your wrestler thing.
Let's
as
throw
flick
in
chart.
one more wrestler.
One more wrestler?
One more wrestler before we call it a night.
All right. Let's
Before we call it an early chilly Saturday. Because Ryan
T.L.
needs...
Hopper.
I did like the, employed gimmicks, where everyone had a job. And he used that
You
plunger.
think
He
T.L.
used
Hopper-
that plunger pretty effectively.
You think he's better than Elias?
No.
Is he better than Titus O'Neil?
All right, come on. We're not finishing on... No.
Is he better than X-Pac?
No.
Is he better than Max Moon?
He is a little bit better than Max Moon.
All right, I'll put him above Max
Okay,
Moon.
come on. One more. I am not finishing on that number 2.
All right. Let's see here.
Look at this guy. How
Flash
filthy.
Funk.
Oh, okay. Just Flash Funk or Too Cold Scorpio?
Flash Funk.
Man, I was super into Flash Funk.
Really?
Yeah,
For me, that's when I would change it to Nitro. Whenever
Really?
Flash Funk was on.
early on, but I loved Too Cold Scorpio in WCW. Ooh, this is not gonna go well for Elias because
Flash Funk's better than Elias?
no put Flash Funk at like number 26.
So he's better than X-Pac?
Yeah, for sure,
He's better than Titus O'Neil?
for sure.
Okay.
So how many do we have now? We're filling this sucker up, man. So we're gonna stop as soon as he's bumped from the 25. Can I make any amendments after reading over the list?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay, Ryan.
So I was kind of thinking, should we do Earn or Earn Defiance?
Well, I don't know. What do you got?
Fighting with My Family is coming out.
Oh, you want to go to the movies?
Should we go in theaters now? Watch
Yes.
a movie together and then do the podcast?
I am so fed up with this Earn that I'm say let's go to the movies.
I thought I liked American Satan.
You're right. I'm sorry, Earn. You're right. But it didn't blow me away or anything like that.
It's better than a
mean, it
lot of
wasn't
this crap
Airheads.
that we watch. It's better than Maximum Conviction.
Oh God. Can I sleep on it?
You have to decide now.
Well, I mean, I would just love to go to the Gherkins theater with you or whatever.
The Gherkins Theater?
there's no-
Harkins?
Yeah, there you go. There's
So
no
let's
movie
do
theaters
it.
in Pomona.
Next episode, in theaters now, Fighting with My Family.
Love it. Haven't done this since Jumanji. Welcome to the
During
jungle.
Jumanji, Mike was
hungry.
hungry.
Concessions line longer than
Rock's
Rock's
IMDb.
IMDb.
I'm Ryan the Muffler Bruckner saying, if you've got the balls to show up next Monday night, your ass is next.
And I'm Mike Big Tobacco Ryan. I strive to be my best every time I go out, and that's very stressful.